Hello, Captains, and welcome to my Let's Play series of a Romulan Faction, Riemann character, and we are here on New Romulus. And in the last video, if you watched that, I did a special little side video exploring the Tier 2 Centurion Romulan starship that you get at this level. We are now Centurion 16, but I took a little bit of time to explore that ship so that we could learn more about it. Took a little break from missioning, but the last mission we did before that one, let's remember what it was here, was Bigger Picture. And so today we're going to do Smash and Grab. Before we do Smash and Grab, if you will give me 5 minutes of your time, there's a few more changes I have made since the last video just to go over with you. I have done some personal things here to customize my character and make me just a tad bit more updated. This weekend, that I'm recording this on, is an upgrade weekend. That means you can upgrade equipment at a lesser cost. Now obviously that doesn't really benefit me now because I'm on Mark IV stuff, and obviously I'm going to move on from that very soon when I hit Centurion 20. But what I could do, and what I did do, is I have gone ahead and replaced the weapons on my bridge officers. I've given them all a specific weapon that I want them to use from now all the way through the end of the game. And what I'm going to do with this weapon is just simply upgrade it at each new level. So right now it's Mark IV, and then in Mark VI I'll upgrade it to Mark VI, and on and on and on. Let me show it to you. This is this weapon here, the Herald Antiproton High Density Beam Projector. So this is a Herald weapon, which are servitors of the, not necessarily servitors, I guess they're almost more like, they're genetically engineered friends, servants, whatever, of the Iconians that the Iconians created. But anyway, these weapons they use are very powerful. They use dark matter weapons, and I like that idea. I like the color and the sound of these, but they are very formidable weapons in the game anyway. Now you can get these in the exchange very easily, and there's different types. There are split beam, high density, and stun. Now the split beam is what I really wanted, but they were very expensive. Even these high density rifles here that I got, or high density beam projectors I got, were about 4 million energy credits a piece, and that was at Mark II. So what I've done is upgraded each one to Mark IV. And so when I hit each new tier, I'll just upgrade it. Next one will be Mark 6, and then Mark 8, and on and on. So Miss Kitty, Robot, 3 of 4, and Tovan Kev all have these Herald Antiproton high-density beam projectors. They do have different modifiers on them between all of them. So they're not the exact same. And 2 of them actually went ahead and procced up to ultra rare quality on me from very rare. So 2 of them here hit ultra rare, and of course they can go up to epic quality. And when I hit max level, I will upgrade them to Mark 14 epic quality. But for now it's Mark 4, and 2 of them are very rare and 2 are ultra rare. But that's going to be a good weapon. All of them are high density beam though. And that's going to be a good weapon for my bridge officers. So they're all going to use this same weapon throughout the entire game. I will just upgrade them as needed. So that's the first thing to go over. I also upgraded myself. I went to the low-buy store because I had some low-buy from another character. I went to Ground Gear and I purchased myself the Advanced Herald Antiproton Beam Projector for myself. This one's different than the ones the bridge officers have. That is this one right here. Now what's really cool about this is this little infinity symbol means that it is auto leveling. So I actually do not have to upgrade this weapon at each level. It will auto level with me. So every time I increase level, the damage or the DPS will increase with this weapon. All the way up to like Mark 12. And then when I hit Mark 12, I can manually upgrade it to Mark 14 and also epic quality as well. But for right now, it will auto level with me. So I love that because I will not have to ever touch it. It can just always be my weapon, and it will always be at the highest level that it can be automatically. I don't have to do a thing to it. And here's what it looks like. You've seen it in my other playthroughs, and you've seen it in my featured episode playthroughs and other things. I love this weapon. It is my main go-to weapon for all of my characters, and so forth on this character is also going to be my go-to weapon. So now I have a much better weapon. Now, in addition, that's going to be my weapon from here all the way through the very last video. In addition, I also went to the low-buy store, again, Ground Gear, and got myself this little device. This is a Sphere Builder Antiproton Repulsor hand weapon. Somebody had mentioned at the very beginning of my playthrough, I had to get this weapon because, after all, the character I am playing, who is based on Omega from Doctor Who, he has to have a Hand of Omega weapon or device. And so, check that out. It's the Hand of Omega. I've got it. Okay, obviously it's not the Doctor Who Hand of Omega, but it's the closest I'm going to get in Star Trek Online. So that's cool. It actually looks more like a Goa'uld hand device from Stargate, but cool nonetheless, and it is a weapon. It is an anti-proton based weapon in itself. Look at it there. Pretty cool looking, huh? So I can also fire this weapon as well. And it is, as you can see, auto-leveling also. It's got the infinity symbol. So I've got two very cool and unique weapons for this character. And that's what I'm going to have on here all the way through this entire playthrough. They will auto-level with me, and then when I get to max level, I'll max these out. And then for my bridge officers, I'll keep upgrading their weapon level with each level. So I just wanted to make those changes, and that will be my permanent weapon setup for my ground-based officers. One other little change I made, I don't know if you can tell or not, is actually in my uniform here. I'm actually wearing a different uniform than I was before. This is a Riemann-Klingon variant of this outfit. I was not aware this was a thing or that it existed, but it does. If you go to the tailor, once you align with the Klingons, there is this new outfit available. So you have a Riemann-Nemesis or Nemesis variant of this outfit. You have a Riemann-neutral version, which is what I was wearing before. And then this is the Riemann-Klingon version. It's got some higher shoulder pads. It's got a different kind of look to it, but the same coloring, same Riemann coloring, and that's the pants and the shirt. And then also I found this cool Romulan-Klingon belt. So they have a Klingon variant of these Romulan belts you can put on as well. So it's like a Romulan/Klingon belt. And I thought that looked really cool, so I put that on myself. And then I kept the hood and the glasses and the gloves the same. Oh, also the boots. Forgot about the boots too. These are Riemann Klingon boots. Riemann-Klingon boots. So I've got this whole new Riemann Klingon look going on. And if you compare the old videos, you'll see the difference. In fact, I can just go into the tailor real fast and show you the difference, just to show you the different variants. And I assume, I don't know for certain, but I assume if you align with the Federation as a Riemann, you would have a Riemann Federation variant, which is very cool that it has all of those variants available to you. I didn't know that that was a thing, but it is. So it's called Riemann Klingon. So here you go. Riemann Nemesis, you can see here. There's Riemann Nemesis. There's Riemann Klingon. And there's Riemann Neutral that I had before. So there are definitely different variants there of this Riemann outfit, which is really cool. And then the same thing on the pants or boots. You got boots Klingon, you got boot Klingon boots, but then you've got Romulan Riemann. You've got boot Riemann Nemesis, boot Riemann neutral, boot Riemann Klingon right here. And same thing on the pants. Tight Riemann neutral, Riemann Nemesis, and Riemann Klingon. So different styles there to wear. So I've got the Riemann Klingon stuff going on. And then for the belt is this Romulan Klingon 2 belt going on. So that really customizes our look for our character, and that's very unique. I didn't know those existed, but now I do. And so now we've got a unique look going on here. A bit updated, a bit modern, keeping with the Klingon theme since we're aligned with them now. We haven't yet got to the Klingon missions, but we will get into the Klingon storyline. Once we're through the Romulan storyline, we'll switch over to the Klingon stuff, and I'll let you know when we hit that, but we quite haven't got there yet. We've still got more Romulan story, which is good. Alright, we are under allies, and it's time for smash and grab. Chava's intel leads you to a prison transport. Will Tovin's quest finally come to an end? I know you've been looking for Tovin's sister, Rena. I've managed to find out some more information about her. She was captured in the Phoeban system. She's been questioned by the Tal Shiar, and now they're moving her and other prisoners to a penal colony deep in Romulan space. They'll be using civilian transports lightly guarded by a few Romulan Star Empire ships. She'll be on a transport passing through the Kinkuthanza system. If you don't go now, you'll never see her again. I'm risking my position to tell you this, Centurion. Don't make me regret my decision. So this is Charva, our Tal Shiar contact. We'll get plasma, disruptor hybrid beam arrays, efficient impulse engines. If I wasn't already using, I might actually switch over to that. We'll see. We'll compare them at the end. We'll see what we get. So let's beam up and head out. I am definitely well prepared, that's for sure, on ground and space abilities. If you didn't watch my last video on this starship, you might want to check it out because I did change the appearance of it and I went over all the features on it. It's a very cool tier 2 starship. So we need to go... Oh, we're headed way down here now. We are headed way to the bottom of the map. Look at this. We're headed way down here, very bottom. In Klingon space, the Kinkuthanza system. That's far away, and we're way up here. And we're traveling at warp 6, I think. Yeah, it's going to take us forever to get there, as you can see. So what I'm going to do, so you guys don't have to sit and wait, I will pause the video, and I'll resume it once we get down to this system over here. I could transwarp, but I really don't want to when I can just wait and get there the old-fashioned way. So I'm going to do that. I'll pause the video. When I return, we will be right at the system, ready to go. Well, that certainly took a long while, but here we finally are at the Kinkuthanza system. Let's begin smash and grab.
We've located the transports that are carrying the prisoners. And Charva's intel isn't exactly accurate. She told us they were going to be Tal Shiar ships, but they're Cardassian. Do you think they could be disguised?
I don't know.
And lightly guarded? They have combat-ready escorts. We'll need to defeat the escorts and disable the transport vessels. Then we can board and start looking for my sister. I still think she could be on board, even though the escorts are Cardassian ships instead of Tal Shiar.
Maybe. There, here we go. Remember, by the way, if you have forgotten, we are playing in advanced difficulty. All missions are an advanced difficulty level. And I'm going to take all loot because I'm going to salvage everything I can so that we have salvage material to do remods with re-engineering and stuff.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shield has failed.
Yeah, these Gowlers will be a little more challenging. Ooh, that was a nice blast. It did a lot of damage to him.
Reinforcements inbound!
Got a Keldon. That's pretty powerful.
Four shields failing. Right shield failing. Left shield failing. Target shield
Yep. I knew that was going to be a problem.
Hull integrity.
Ow. No way! Oh man, I blew up. Shoot, I got too close. Dang. Yeah, those Keldons are no joke. Especially on advanced mode. At my current level. Tough ship. Okay, now we got it. Now board transports and look for Tovin Kev's sister.
That's the last of them. An away team is waiting in the transporter room. We can board the first transport as soon as you're ready.
Okie dokie, I guess we're all going aboard. There's something blocking our scanners, which would be standard operating procedure for a vessel carrying prisoners. We'll need to search the ship and then head to the bridge. I imagine there'll be some combat. Look at my new weapons. Aren't those cool looking? Those are the beam projectors that they have. And then here's my Herald beam projector. Oh yeah. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Oh, that's a powerful weapon. Powerful weapons, all of them. Again, I wish I could have got split beams on them. Maybe I'll be able to afford it in the future. Split beams were like twice the price, like 8 million a piece. That would have taken all of my energy credits. I would have had nothing left. So, yeah, that was too expensive for me right now. I don't know if there's anything in here we should be searching for. I don't see anything. Just go to the door, I guess.
There are faint life signs up ahead. One of them could be Rena. Let's check our fire.
Check our fire? Like this fire? You can't go through any of those doors. Oh, dude standing right there. Okay, scan compartments. They're having a battle over there. The ship isn't configured like a prisoner transport ship. We didn't go this way, did we? Ah, that's where the other people popped out of. This compartment is full of small arms and explosives. Ooh. The life signs I detected before are gone. I don't think Rena is aboard this ship. Sir, I'm detecting body armor and personal shield units. They're useful, but nothing special. Oh, it exploded. This document appears to be stolen. It describes Tal Shiar troop movements in the sector.
Perhaps the Tal Shiar knew the Cardassians took this convoy and sent us here to fight them. No matter who survived, us or the True Way, either way the Tal Shiar wins.
It makes sense. That's how they operate.
Oh, the Tal Shiar led us into a trap. Again. I'm tired of being lied to. Being tricked. The self-destruct on the ship is still active. Let's set it before we beam over to the next one and look for Rena there. All we should leave behind is a cloud of debris, and then the Tal Shiar and the True Way will know the cost of crossing the Romulan Republic.
Hey, that's my way of thinking. Alright, activate self-destruct. Sure, why not? Get out of here. Alright, here's the second ship. Access the ship's computer. Your ship is to be part of the convoy being sent to Picana sector block. Your orders are to ambush any Romulan ships that you can overwhelm easily and acquire their cloaking technology. Ooh.
There isn't any data on prisoners here. It's just cargo and soldiers. I don't understand why Charva would send us here. Was she trying to get us killed?
Nope. And you've got the wrong weapon there, person.
I can't believe Charva would lie about Rena being on one of these ships. We used to be so close.
I think that's the way we're supposed to go, so Let's go back up here and just double check I didn't miss anything up here. This probably loops around, yeah. Activate self-destruct, huh? Where? Where would that be? Is that like upstairs? I think that's where we're supposed to go, but I'm actually not sure. This didn't open a second ago. Nope, that doesn't let us in. Actually not sure where we go from here. I'm stuck. It doesn't lead anywhere. I can't use any of the consoles. I can't shoot it. I can't get up there. Can't get in there. Maybe we go back this way. Oh yeah, we had to go. Just had to go all the way back to the bridge. Okay. Well, now we go to the warp core. How confusing. We were just down there. Now we can activate it. Destroy monitors. What are monitors? Oh, those. Alright, let's get out of here. And here's the third one. Sir, I'm detecting an energy buildup ahead of us in what appears to be another cargo hold. Recommend we investigate before we head to the bridge. Probably all these weapons that are here. That's a fire. That's closed. Just making sure I don't miss anything. That's a hole in space. It's floating in the air. Nothing here. Just weapons. It's a trap. That ship is rigged to self-destruct. Oh, get us out of here then. It's gonna be a big explosion with all these missiles here.
More escort ships inbound on an attack vector.
Of course. Yep, they're gone. There we go. Get rid of the Hideki class first, and then we'll take care of the Kelvin. Okay, Mr. Kelvin. Time for you to take a bath. What? Take a bath? That made no sense whatsoever. What was my mind even thinking on that one? Ooh, I got him.
How could you
Oh
lie
crap,
to
I
us
didn't,
again?
I didn't mean to go past Charva so fast. I wanted to take the items. Alright, let's do that. Now let's talk to Charva.
You are being deceived.
I provided the convoy's coordinates as a gesture of good faith. I remember how close Tovan was to his sister. Rena was my friend too. Although she's committed crimes against the Romulan Star Empire, I'm willing to give her and you another chance.
How could you lie to us again? Lead us into another trap. And you use Rena to do it. That's
Rena.
low. Even for the Tal Shiar. She wasn't on those transports. It was all a setup. A deception intended to get us killed. And I'm not falling for it again. Give me a reason. Any reason to believe the woman I cared about is still in you. That you can still be saved.
I can tell you the truth.
The Tal Shiar moves prisoners all the time. Sometimes it's for security reasons or because Colonel Hakiv wants to handle an interrogation personally. Maybe Rena has already been sent someplace else. I'll check my contacts and see what I can find, but I'm trying to help. You can't deny that. Maybe now you'll see that all Tal Shiar aren't the monsters that Tatan and his group make us out to be. Again, I think she's being played. And we're being played because of it. We should report back to Subcommander Nadell. We need to put the word out there that the convoy was successfully destroyed, but that Rena is still missing. As to what game Charva is playing, that will take more time to understand. I'm ready to get out of here. We can leave the system whenever you're ready. Well, how about now? We put word out that Tovan's sister is still missing. I'll let you know if we hear anything. Keep talking to Charva. It's clear now that she's playing some sort of game, but we can get ahead of this if you and Tovan keep her distracted. Anything that will give us an upper hand with the Tal Shiar will help our cause. We'll go ahead and take this efficient impulse engine and see if it's any better than what we got.
Congratulations, Centurion.
We're now rank 3 of Centurion at level 17. We'll do that next. In fact, we're almost 18. But we're moving up. We just got, for tactical, we've got Fire on My Mark, space ability. So where did it put it? Right here. Fire on my mark. Targets foe and all damage resistance rating and stealth strength. But I want to go back to the new Romulus space. Actually, let's go. We can go closer. We can go to Kronos. This is the first time, but I want to show you that we can go to Kronos. Because we are aligned with the KDF, we can go to Kronos. I've been there already. I just didn't show it to you on video, but I'm going to go there and orbit the planet because I want to compare the impulse engine I have now with this new efficient one we just got, because it increases all kinds of power level settings. And I want to see if that might be beneficial to us or if we'll just stick with the combat impulse engine we have right now. But to compare them, we need to be in space around a planet, not sector space. So we'll just go right over here, a quick jaunt to Kronos, and look at it, compare them. That's the closest thing to us anyway. I guess maybe Granada Station might be a little closer. But that would work too. But I just want to show you that you can go to Kronos anyway. And I should be doing doffing along the way. Marauding. That's what I want to keep doing, is marauding. So that was pretty cool. A goose chase there to find his sister, and Charva is trying to help us. I believe she is genuinely trying to help us, but I have a feeling she's being fed lies because the Tal Shiar are watching her. It's my theory anyway. And so we have to run around wherever she tells us to go. But it's an interesting little Romulan Tal Shiar storyline going on here. I like it. Gotta figure out where to put my skill points next. Here we are, approaching Kronos. Go to Kronos system. So because we're aligned with the KDF, we can totally go to the Klingon homeworld. We can beam down and everything. So here's the Klingon homeworld. Very cool. Alright, let's look at the comparison here between these two things we've got. Okay, so the efficient impulse engine has a higher flight speed, 12.6, so it's better already. All impulse engines increase their speed and turn rate with your engine power level. Combat impulse engines are faster than other engines while at low engine power. All impulse engines increase their speed and based on your power level. 0.66 flight turn rate on the combat one, 0.62 on the efficient one. So that combat has a better turn rate because it also has a turn modifier. 10.4 full impulse flight speed, and this one has, I don't know what the flight speed is, it doesn't say. I guess just plus 12.6, so I guess the combat one has multiple, so it does have a faster flight speed. This one increases power, increases your shield power by plus 2.2, and increases your auxiliary power by plus 3. All power to engines is the same. Tell you what, I'm going to keep our current engine and not use the efficient one, and here's why. It's got a higher turn rate, which I enjoy, and it's got a higher flight speed combined, and that's actually more beneficial to me. But if I did not have an engine this good, the efficient impulse engine at this mission would provide a very good engine for our starship. So you might want to go with that if you didn't have a better engine and you were just playing the game and getting these mission rewards. That would be a good reward to stick with here if you didn't have a better engine. But I'm going to keep the one I got for right now. I'm also going to go ahead, I'll move fire at mark because it's our new ability and we can use that. Yeah, actually, I can leave it down there. It doesn't matter. But this ability here is minus 25 all damage resistance rating for 30 seconds, minus 90 stealth when you target the foe. So we can use that new space ability. And there you go. That's the mission. And we are very close to 18, just 2 away from 20, where we're going to get another new ship. So that was Smash and Grab, everybody. In the next mission, we're going to do Tradecraft in the next video. That will complete the Allies storyline. So that's interesting. But Tradecraft in the next one, everybody. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.